Good morning everyone, it's Janette here, Enthusiastic Gardener, and we're coming up to the very final week before the clocks change. For us here in the UK, the clocks change this weekend coming up. So I am going to tidy away all my things in the garden that I don't want left out all winter, because I've made the mistake before. I've left things out and they get ruined. I'm talking about things like all my ornaments and little bits and pieces. So they're going. Look what I have here. A lovely new little hedgehog hotel, which I'm going to put out. Over in that corner there, I did a makeshift one last year. And I'll show you when I take it apart, because a makeshift one, I mean, they don't care what it looks like, do they? They just want a nice cozy little home. So the makeshift one was probably fine. I didn't even get any hedgehogs, but there's always the possibility. And if something, hopefully a hedgehog, hopefully nothing unwanted, finds it, then it's going to be a lovely little cozy home. So I'm going to install that today. I'm going to take down my other fountain, which is over there, take that away. So really, this is probably the last video I'm going to do, because Monty Don and Gardener's World, well, they stop filming at the end of October and then they return again in March. So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to be as British as that, and I'm going to do the same. And I will come back again next Monday for a garden tour, which will be the last Monday of October. And then from then on, I'm just going to do monthly garden tours until the season starts in spring in March. So I hope that's okay with you. I'm looking forward to a rest, actually. So let's get on with it. Lots of tidying up, putting things away, putting new things out. So, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it gives you inspiration to sort things out in your garden. And can I just say very, very quickly, thank you so much for all your lovely comments for last week's video, which was doing the topiaries in my front garden. I topiarised my two big fat overgrown bushy lemon cypress trees into, well, I don't know what shape you'd call it. I really like it, and it's funny because I forget when I'm driving up home. I turn the corner and I forget that I've done it, and it's like, oh, that does look nice. And some of you have said that you're going to give it a go as well. So please do let me know if you do yours as topiaries and how it went. But let's get on with today's video. So this is where the new Hedgehog Hotel is going, and I'll show you the one that I made, the makeshift one, if you didn't see it. So this here was just an old plant that I dug up, an old grass. We don't need that. Then we had this stone here to weight it down, which I'm going to use actually over there, which I've got a reason for that. Then we had this lid here, which is just a seed tray, covered with snails. So we just had a little stack of bricks here, and there was a little entrance, and then I filled it up with leaves, so that was my makeshift hedgehog hotel last year.
It was so popular, it's filled with hedgehogs.
We didn't get a single hedgehog,
Yeah.
but we gave them the opportunity, should they so desire.
So you think by upgrading, it will be better for them?
Yeah. Oh, well, at least it'll look a little bit more attractive.
Oh yes, they would appreciate that.
They will. Anyway, I'm just going to clear all this away, take all that away, and then I will show you the newly positioned Hedgehog Hotel.
Yes, it will probably be as popular as the Bee Hotel.
Oh, look,
But we won't talk about the
Richard
Bee Hotel.
never lets me forget the Bee Hotel, which was a total disaster.
It was foreclosed before it even opened.
It was nearly 6 years ago. He's hung on to it, and he's not let me forget the Bee Hotel.
So now we're going for the Hedgehog condominium.
Yes. So this is the area that I call container garden. Here you can see my golden falls, Cercis canadensis. Only planted it in the spring. I've absolutely loved it. Not many leaves left on that. What I need to do is cut away this clematis. It's called a viticella. So cut that down quickly. I do think actually it's time to take these trellises down. We put these up in 2020. They're made of willow and they're all breaking up. They did their job for 6 years and they've had it. So I think they're going to have to go. Another job. It's unsavable. I'm going to talk to my workforce, my assistant, see what he says. Richard, good morning.
Good morning.
Right, I want to show you this, please, if you'd like to walk over to container garden.
Container garden? Where's bloody container garden?
He doesn't know what all the areas are called. But funnily enough, you did call that shady corner the other day, didn't you?
Yeah.
If you have a look over here, please, Richard, please do come with me. Well, can you see those trellises?
Yeah.
I think they need to go. I think it's time. They've been up for 5-6 years,
Right.
and it's unsalvageable.
What's happened to the mirror?
Well, it's just, oh,
It wasn't like that this morning.
wasn't it?
Have you
Oh, I
knocked
wonder if I've knocked it. Oh, I could have done. I didn't think I did. Yeah, possibly. So that needs a little realignment. See, nothing lasts forever, does it? But I think these trellises need to go. Oh. Well, I could have done that. I didn't realise. I thought you had to get drills out and
Yeah, well,
things.
I've got to remove the screw.
Yeah.
But if you can go, if you yank them off, and
Yeah. Okay.
I'll get the screws out.
Right, needs to go into the repair shop, doesn't it?
No, it needs to go on the skip.
Oh. Oh well, that's that. Never mind. Maybe the new mirror could go there instead, Rich. Should we put the mirror there?
Yeah, that's worth thinking about.
Let's do that. All this for a hedgehog. Let's have a look.
It's fine.
Oh, it's nice.
Perfect.
Perfect. So that solved that problem of where that mirror, which I found on a dog walk. You can find lots of good things around here on a dog walk, but I will need to put some sort of a trellis thing just kind of there for the Viticeller, so then it will look a little bit more balanced. So the next job is just to move these chairs, and last year we had the chairs in the cabin, but this year we can't do that because the cabin is now the gym. As you can see, this is our gym, which we use, at least one of us goes in there every day. And I go on the bounce 3 times a day, just for 3 minutes. And it's supposed to be good for your lymphatic drainage. So the chairs can't go in here, so the chairs are going in the garage this year. Which I'll show you the garage. For those of you who may be new, need to break all that up. So here's the garage, which is Richard's workshop. And then we have a row of cupboards with all different things in. I think they're just going to go along the wall. I think they're just going to be spruced up a little bit over the winter. So now you see them. Now you don't. That's it. Marvellous, and it's going to be so much easier to sweep leaves. So we're getting there, and I've completely gone off track because we're supposed to be putting in the little Hedgehog hotel. Here's a close-up. It's adorable, is it not? Is that not adorable? And it was from Amazon, and it wasn't very expensive. I'll put a link down. I don't think it was even £30. I think it's £28, made of good solid wood. And you can take the lid off, and I'll show you inside. You had to assemble it though. It didn't take very long. So the lid comes off, and then inside there's like the little entrance which goes in like that. So they go through the little door and then around this little door, and I need to get some straw or something. I think I need a lot of lovely straw which I can pick up at the garden centre. Yeah, I think it's wonderful. So I haven't secured the lid on properly yet because I do need to get some straw or something at the garden centre and add that, and then I can secure the top. So let's put it in place. That's cute. There it is. All cosy. I probably need to move that spotlight because I don't suppose it wants a spotlight right outside his or her bedroom window. So, but I can sort that out. So that's that area. I've done more than I had imagined. Actually, quite like it without the trellis now. That's as much as I'm doing to this area. So I'll just show you quickly why I wanted this stepping stone, and that's because here is the hook for my washing line, which comes all the way across from a little pulley, and I hook it over here. But sometimes it would be handy to have a stepping stone just there, and then I can step on that to get to that. So all these little things, isn't it, that just make things a little bit easier. I'm just going to put this away for the winter, this waterfall, and keep my little bits of copper because our friend Tracy Thomas gave us this marvellous tip of putting a little piece of copper in the water and it did not go green. And that's just amazing tip. I'll put that in my pocket. Right, this is going in the shed. I'm going to clear all this away as well. This is a horrible fungus thing. It's growing on what used to be an old tree stump. So, and it's just growing because you can see earlier in the year, what I tried to do, it was this big, this red size, and I tried to paint it to disguise it as a toadstool, and you can see how much it's grown either side. I will wash my hands, I promise, but it's just bizarre, and it just grows all the time. So if anyone knows, well, I want to get rid of it. So far I've lived with it. We're going to cut it away as much as we can and just clear that little area. Well, that's a bit tidier. And I will see if I can get some sort of a stump, I don't know, stump killer I was going to say, or fungus killer. But I wanted to show you these beautiful red buds. The colours are just stunning. And the one on the left, this one here, is a forest pansy. And then this one is a Carolina sweetheart. So pretty. Now with regard to the Tasmanian tree fern, obviously this is going to be my first winter and I need to protect it from frost. You have to protect the crown, it's very important because the new fronds will be growing inside here and it's very important that they don't freeze over. So I have my wonderful friend Mark Border, who is a true expert on ferns and he's been invaluable. He has said that he will help guide me through the process. I need to watch the weather. That's very important. So he's going to guide me through the process. I'm not going to film what I do really because it's my first time and I don't want it to be like a tutorial in case, heaven forbid, it doesn't go according to plan and then I've told you the wrong thing. But when I'm an expert this time next year, I'll be able to just like roll off a video of this is what you do. But at the moment, I'm a little reluctant to share the process. I can't wait to pull these out. That's next. I'm going to pull those out and tidy up this. Might get some pansies to put in there instead. And then I'm going to collect up all my little trinkets and novelties, such as these little robins dotted about, all those little things, that Rudbeckia right over there, which I do love, that will come in, because I've left things out before and things get ruined, so I don't want to make that mistake. Oh, I have washed my hands, by the way. Yes, I did, Lottie. I've decided actually I'm going to take this net off because I was trying to avoid leaves falling into the pond, but the thing is it's they're falling in anyway, and it's making it more difficult for me to clean the pond, such as removing all these old water lily pads and accessing my dear little fish. Well, that's it from me for the year, actually, but I will be back for some garden tours. I'll do a garden tour once a month, which will be at the very last Monday. The geraniums, in case you're asking, the pelargoniums rather, no, I'm not going to try and propagate those. I've tried that in the past. It's I don't have the place to store them, and they're only a couple of pounds, so I will buy new ones. So that's the reason why I'm not doing anything with those, because I'm sure some of you will ask. And I need to break up those trellises and dispose of them. We've got rid of all the ornaments. The pond's nice and clean. With regard to the fish, now I don't know whether those little gold white cloud mountain minnows are going to survive the winter. We do have mild winters, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed they do, because I have grown so fond of those little fish. But the thing that makes me feel not quite so bad about it all is the fact that they are feeder fish, so people buy those fish to feed their other fish. So they have had a nice long time with me, far better than they would have had if someone else had bought them, let's put it like that. And yeah, I am fond of them, honestly am. So we'll see what happens with those little fish, and yeah, that's it for the fish. And well, hopefully not. Yeah, we've cleaned up, and I will just be chipping away at things throughout the winter. And I will see you next week for a garden tour, and I'm going to have the rest of the autumn off of gardening projects and also all the winter. So I'm going to be back with normal videos when we get to spring. We just need to say goodbye to Richard, because we're not coming back until March, Rich. March. So you've got a nice long time off from gardening.
Oh, I can rest.
Have you had a good gardening year?
Oh yes, I've done loads in the garden. Oh, non-stop. She takes credit for it, but it's always me in the shadows.
You are in the shadows.
Yes, I am. Yes.
So goodbye from us.
A goodbye from her.
Well, we will be back once a month for a garden tour, so hopefully you'll
Will
come
we?
along. Yes.
Oh, right.
Hopefully you'll come along.
Apparently, I'm coming back once a month.
Once a month. Take care, everyone. I'm Janette. I'm the enthusiastic gardener.
And I'm Richard, the unenthusiastic gardener.
Thank you for watching.
Thank
Bless
you.
you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.